Here we are at the campground. We're getting ready to disconnect the coach from the tow vehicle. First thing we want to do is chock the wheels. That way the coach does not move. Just like that. Going along with disconnecting the tow vehicle from the coach, we're going to need this jack block. We'll place it there, and then we'll start disconnecting our chains. Our power. And the emergency brake. Unlock this hitch pin. And begin lowering the jack. So we have the tow vehicle away from the coach, and we are going to lower the jack to level the coach, and that's going to also demonstrate how the coach is leveled. So the coach is leveled from front to back with the jack, and then from side to side using the tires and blocks if needed. We're here at a campground that's very level, so we won't be needing any blocks, and the jack will be enough to get the coach leveled from front to back. So we'll do that now. This is mostly done by eye, but if you feel the need, there is a level inside this exterior storage. So that's probably good for me. The other thing that we're going to do is put this lock on. This plate right here goes underneath and locks as if it were on the hitch. This piece comes over, slides into two grooves, and this tongue matches up here. It's a puck lock that goes in, if you're familiar with puck locks, and that locks it. Somebody's really got to want it. There's also this hitch pin lock. The unit's secure. This is the exterior storage. There's a few things in here. Stia is in here. Some lubes, things like that. Oil for the generator. Here's the adapter for the generator. This is going to be to lower the stabilizers. We'll get to that in a minute. This tool here can be found inside the exterior storage, and what's going to help us do is lower the stabilizers. So from what I understand, there are two types of things, levelers and stabilizers. Levelers obviously explain themselves. These are not levelers, these are stabilizers. So it's just going to be like, hopefully someone taught you in your life, you're going to lower them to just snug. Again, just snug, and there's 4 of them on each corner of the coach. If you're going to be using the generator for power, you'll be needing this adapter, which is located in the exterior storage on the street side of the coach. You will hook up this adapter here to the generator and then twist it. You hook up the power cord here. to the generator, and then this to the coach. It does twist and lock, and this ring does help secure it. After you've got that all set up, just make sure that the key is in the on position. If you're going to be using the quick start remote, make sure that the quick start remote button is in the on position. From there we can start the generator by pressing the button here on the remote start. The generator is powered up and the coach is being supplied with power. With this you can run the AC unit and all other 110 power. To turn off the generator using the remote start, just hit the off button and the unit should shut off. I'm going to hook up shore power to the coach. And then our cord here, plug it in, lower that hood. That in and secure it. Hook up city water to the coach. We got a filter here with an adapter. This adapter will actually directly connect to the coach, and then the hose to the filter. So let's get this hose on first. Snug. So the event that you're going to be boondocking or using the freshwater tank, you would fill it by connecting the hose to the filter, and then this hose that you can insert into the freshwater tank, filler neck, turn on your water, fill the tank. In the event that you just need a little bit more water, maybe in the freshwater tank, you can use this funnel here, insert the hose into the filler neck, and if you've got a couple of gallons of water, you can just put it in there. Should be good. So here's the rear bumper storage. That's where we can find the gloves for the drain hose, and also the hose to actually rinse out the black water tank. We'll get to that in a second. The black water hose is stored underneath the coach on the street side of the unit. Get the hose. When you're going to hook up the hose, make sure that the valves are closed. Take off this cap. At dump sites, it's common to see rocks around the sewer, and that's what people use them for, to actually secure the hose. I do have something else that will help do that. It's located in the exterior storage on the street side of the coach. To drain the black water and gray water tanks, you will start first by draining the black water tank. Open the valve slowly. You'll hear a rush of the fluid going through until it empties. And then what you're going to want to do is close the black water valve and open the gray water and drain that. Once the gray water drains, you can close that And then we're going to want to rinse out the black water tank, which is going to require us to put on this hose and connect it to our city water and fill up the black water tank a little bit at a time to rinse it out and flush it out. Once you get the hose hooked up to the black water flush, turn on the spigot, let the tank fill for maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then cut the fresh water, put them in. And again, slowly open up the black water valve to drain out. You'll want to do this 3 to 5 times. Help lift the hose to drain it. Close the valve, drain the hose some more. After you flush it out 3 to 5 times, put in another 20 to 30 seconds worth of water and we'll drop in a digester. So once you've got the black water tank flushed and you got about a little bit of water in there, like I said, 20 to 30 seconds, come back in here, open it, and drop in a digester. That's it. So here's the outdoor utility shower. If you happen to get back to the coach and maybe you've got some muddy feet or something like that, you can definitely rinse off here before you enter the coach. So we're going to show you how to open up the awning. You'll need this tool, which is located behind the dining room table, behind the cushions. So first release the hooks here. Grab this little tether right here. And from what I understand, it's more out than down. So once you've got the tether in your hand, you can set this tool down. This arm will come up and get hooked here on the top, not here. Make sure to not put it here. It goes up top here. After that, you can kind of drive it forward like a spear and lock it in place. Now it's pretty secure. It's not going to go or retract back after this is locked into place. I can kind of let go and feel safe. I'll do the same thing to the other side. A different way how to lock this arm, and that is from the outside as opposed to the inside like it was over here. And then that's locked. And here, we release this knob and lift it up. There's 4 different spots that it can go to, the 4th one being the highest. This can be folded up. Stored here. One thing about the awning is that if it can withstand relative breeze. The other thing is that if it is raining, it is recommended to at least cock one of the ends slightly so that the rain can fall off. The other thing you have to be aware of is if you do have it cocked, if it's lower than that last 4th digit on that arm, a door may get in the way of the awning. These are the propane tanks, and this valve right here will indicate which tank is going to be used. So right now we are on the street side tank. Switching this valve over this way would take us over to the curbside tank. So right now we are currently running on the street side tank, and the valve is open here.